wanted to give a quick update. For all of you that don't know, I am in Europe. A little bit of background on how I got here. There was a team that was praying back in Kona in the summertime about doing a Europe faith journey, just to kind of see what the Lord is doing in Europe. And I had prayed about going, but hadn't really felt anything specific. And then January rolled around, and I felt like the Lord was leading me to go, but I needed provision like crazy. And God, of course, was faithful and did that. And all of a sudden, I had a plane ticket the next day, thanks to a good friend over here. And so now I'm in Europe. We first went to Spain and had a week to just pray about what the Lord was saying. And we felt like He was telling us to go to Portugal, which was interesting because of all the countries in Europe, Portugal was the only one that we didn't have contacts in, and we didn't know anybody. And so we, in faith, made the preparations to go, and an hour before we left Spain, contacts emailed us from Portugal saying that they had lots of ministry opportunities for us. And so that was really amazing. And we went in faith and met this amazing church. And it's an international church in Portugal, and we got to be a part of their homeless ministry. They feed the homeless twice a week and try to talk to them about the Lord and share the gospel. And we actually got to share the gospel with them. 7 of them gave their lives to the Lord. So that was really amazing and really cool to see. And they also asked us to do their morning service. So we got to speak at that church in Portugal and pray for everyone. And it was just a really encouraging time of the Lord just kind of breathing new life upon that church and encouraging them in what they're doing and bringing fresh faces to Portugal. They call it the ends of the earth. They say that no one wants to stay, no one wants to go, and so it's funny that the Lord took us there. After a week in Portugal, or a week and a half?
Week and a half.
We went to France, which was amazing. We stayed at the YWAM base there and just learned a ton about community and just living together on a smaller scale than Awaken has originally done or thought about doing. And so it was cool to see it actually lived out, because that's kind of like our aim, is to go and plant communities in different places. So that was really cool to see.
We were in the south of France.
Yeah.
And then a few days while being there, we felt the Lord say that it was okay to go to Paris for a while to enjoy ourselves in Paris.
Yeah, so we stayed in Paris for a night, which was really cool. We got to see the Eiffel Tower. That was awesome.
We got to eat a lot of Nutella crepes.
Yes, God is faithful to the desires of our hearts. And then we came up to Holland. No, we went to Belgium for 2 nights. And there it was completely divine. The Lord brought people to us, basically. We didn't even have to go try to talk to people or look for people. They came to us, and we got to share the gospel with a couple who works for the European Union. And so that was really cool, and they were completely open. We got to pray for them and bless them, and the guy looked like he was about to cry, and it was cool. It was really cool what the Lord did there. Belgium was very dark, and there's just lots of danger and theft and drugs and just lots of oppression there, and so it was cool.
It has one of the highest suicide rates in Europe.
Yeah, it's really, really dark. It's crazy there. So it was cool to be able to go and just be a light in that place. Now we're in Holland, and we are partnering with some churches here and just doing ministry with the believers here, and it's been an amazing experience. God has taught us so much and grown us all in our faith tremendously. In every area, basically, just trusting that we hear His voice and then moving in the direction that He tells us. And it's not before that He gives us peace, like, okay, I'm going to work everything out for you, don't worry. It's after we take those steps, like, okay, God, we believe that you said this, so we're going to go. And then it's like everything gets worked out after that step of faith. So it's been really cool to see, and I think we've all grown a lot. And
yeah, definitely.
It's awesome. God is awesome, and it's an incredible life we get to live.
Excited for the next steps.
Yeah, we are going to Germany next,
and
then to Sweden, and then back to Germany to meet up with a friend of ours, Dan Bauman, He's going to be speaking in a DTS there, and then we're going to go travel in the eastern part of Europe. And we'll see what happens from there. So that is a short little update. There's lots of stories. If you're interested in hearing any of them, just email us, me at kayleeray@gmail.com. And what's your email?
Christy.awaken@gmail.com.
If you want to hear more. Okay. I am currently in financial need. If you feel like you are led to donate, then there's a little about button, and underneath it is partner, and that will tell you all the ways to give to me if you feel like you should. All right. Bless you.